Good afternoon. We're up here in San Juan County, beautiful northwestern New Mexico, and it's just been one gorgeous day here today. We're here getting ready for the estate auction of Leroy Ransom, firearm estate, which will be the 17th, a weekend from now. And tonight I wanted to show you and tell you a little bit about a revolver that was designed in the late 1890s. The Russians were looking to replace the Smith & Wessons, and so they called on their friend, Leon Nagant and his brother, to see if they could come up with a revolver for them. And Nagant, it's not Russian, he's Belgian. He was actually known as a Belgian industrialist, not a gun designer. But he and his brother came up with a Nagant of 1895. The 1895 is a really unique revolver in that, a lot like the Schofield Smith & Wesson, the cylinder just turns at will. It only locks up whenever the hammer and the gun comes to full cock. Another neat feature of the gun is that whenever you cock the gun, the cylinder comes forward and it locks up onto the forcing cone, so that there is no jump from the bullet into the forcing cone or into the barrel. So you actually get about 150 feet per second more velocity out of this design. This is one of only two that I know of that production pistols that actually incorporated this. This and the Webley out of England. The cylinder moves forward, closes the gap, and there's no loss of power or jump from the cylinder into the forcing cone and into the barrel. The Nagant was issued to the soldiers, like I told you, it was adopted in 1895, and it was made in two versions for them. One was single action, which, as we've talked about before, you have to cock it every time you fire it. That was issued to all of the lower level military because it was cheaper to make. The double action revolvers, which this one's a double action, you can see it cocking when I pull the trigger. This was issued to the officers. If you were anybody of standing in Russia in 1930, as an award, you were given a Nagant with a red Russian star on the side of it. So that's what you got for an award if you were really something important to the government. These guns were in service up until the Tarkarov, and then later on the Makarov pistols. Semi-automatics replaced them. It was still used in great numbers in World War II. It was actually carried by Postal Service and Secret Service clear up to 2009. This is in 1898. The Russians moved the manufacturing from Belgium into Russia and to Tulia, and this is a Tulia Nagant. It also has an extremely nice condition issue holster with it. It's just a beautiful example of a Russian Nagant 7.62 Nagant round revolver. Just a really unique piece of history, a really unique firearm.